Up for sale is our Brutus tin cook stand. The design was based off of the guide we purchased from Brewer magazine entitled Build a Brutus Tin. There are a couple changes that was implemented on this. The reason for the changes right up front was to just brew with kegs versus the pots. We wanted it a little bit bigger to space out the pots a little different, and actually turned out quite nice. Pots fit on there very good. The original dimensions on this thing, the length was 48, ours is 53. The width was 12, ours is 15.5, and the height was 28, ours is 31 with the casters. So just a little bit bigger, but it did make it where the kegs fit on there. We feel a little bit better. A couple other things that we did change was the size of the stainless steel is 1 3/4 versus 2. Only reason for that was cost. The metal was purchased here in Wichita from a place called The Yard. Unfortunately, 2-inch metal was like 3 times the price for this particular project, and we just didn't have that much money to spend. The strength is the same. I mean, don't think, oh, I'm not going to buy it because of the size. You could probably put a car in this thing. It was welded up by a gentleman we work with, and did a very good job. I mean, everything is smooth, very professional done, looks great. The burners that are on this are the 23 tip burners that you can purchase. We purchased from InstaWares. BT rating, I think, on these is like 160,000. It'll work fine. We don't have any issues. These have all been used. None of them leak. The main reason for these burners was they do have the common 1/2-inch input to them, which made buying the pipe easier. Each of these is the same, and I'll show you. There is a 1/2-inch coming out of here. We did have to adapt it for these controllers that were purchased from Adventures in Homebrewing. They seem to be the only deals that we could find to adjust like a high-low setting for the burners. There is a 1/2-inch input for gas on both sides of this tube, and this tube is the gas chamber. It does not leak. Verified this. We've used this several times and not ran into any type of a problem. The reason for the pipe dope, we had some issues with it, tightening it down too much and then loosening it back up, and it doesn't leak. I mean, we've checked this thing every time we've used it, and we haven't had any problems. It was tested by using the soap and water method. We didn't get any bubbles. The regulator on here comes with it. Basically, you get everything from here back. This is a 20 psi regulator, also purchased from Adventures in Homebrewing, so you do have a higher pressure of the gas. You will get a copy of the guide with it. We made a couple extra ones that were in color, so we'll send you home with one. The main reason for that is that way you don't have to buy it, and this kind of goes with it. The only reason for this was we hadn't converted the kegs yet, and needed something to use our current pot on, which was just a little bit too small. The openings on here are 1 foot by 1 foot by 1 foot by 1 foot. So you can purchase these at Lowe's, and we'll give you that one. It's not that big a deal. There's no problems with it. The reason why this one is so discolored is we had a different grade on there, which obviously kept a little bit too much heat in, and it burnt the paint off the burners anyway. But as you can see, you can add, I think, some sort of a pilot light system if you want to in here. But the casters they don't lock, and they are not adjustable, so you need to be careful when you park this thing, to make sure you put a block or something so you don't have it roll around on you. But this is actually very good. It's only been done for several months. We've used it probably 12 times and never had any problems. I mean, the main reason for the change is we are moving towards electric, and this quite won't fit where we're needing it to go. If you have any questions, please message me on my Facebook page. We are asking $310 for that. That would be cash, credit. I'm sorry, that would be credit card or PayPal. If you want to pay cash, then it's $300. The $10 just covers the processing fees. This will be listed on my webpage also, mhbrews.com, which may be where you're watching this, and you can pay for it on there too. And but please give me a holler via Facebook or something like that if you are interested in this. But this is very good. $300 probably doesn't even pay for the metal. And then you got the burners, you got the control valves, you got the pipe, you got the regulator. I mean, this is a very good way to get into all grain brewing, because then all you have to do is buy the pots. And we weren't able to successfully get kegs modified. We kept running into problems with them, is another reason why we're moving to the all electric. Thank you very much, and you have a good day.